Hi.
Hi. Welcome to episode 7 of the Little Red Mitten podcast. I am Kerri.
And I'm Jolyn.
We are the owners of the Little Red Mitten in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada.
And the dyers behind Leo and Roxy Yarn Co.
Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. If you've hung in there this long, thank you.
Yeah.
So,
This is take 2.
this would be take 2. Apparently batteries don't stay good if you leave them on for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we recorded the whole episode and we had no audio because their battery in the microphone was dead.
Yay! So, this might be a confusing episode because we don't know what we've talked about.
Yep.
All right, where to begin?
I don't know. What do you want to begin with?
Okay, I just have to say about Gilmore Girls. I'm almost finished season 6.
Okay.
And
How many seasons are there?
7.
Okay.
They got together.
Who got together?
Luke and Lorelai.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they set a wedding date, but they've postponed it. But we'll see what happens. And Rory's back home.
We've all seen what happens. And you
Do
will
not
see
tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me what happens. I also watched Dirty John, season
idea.
2, about Betty.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Some men are douchebags. So season 1
What is that?
was about Deborah, I think. I think her name was Deborah. It's just about those wild relationship stories that you hear about in the news where the woman ends up killing the guy.
Oh, is it like based on real?
It's based on real life, and it is wackadoodle. Like
I don't think I can do it.
I know that there are people out there like that, but wow, I was getting so mad watching this show. Like, I just wanted to shake her and just say, wake up, he's a douchebag. He's like, the douchebaggery coming from this guy is unbelievable.
I can't believe how many times you've said that right now.
I know. Anyways, I'd watch it. If you'd like some stress in your life, then I'd watch this.
Which totally is something you should be doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to be licking my teeth a lot.
Oh yeah, new braces.
I have lipstick on and braces, and that doesn't work. But I think my lisp is... Okay, apparently my lisp is not gone.
Bubba's home.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I'm doing the Invisalign thing.
You should say that again. My
lisp is almost gone. Maybe not.
I don't think I have a lisp anymore.
I don't, but I have elastics. I look like Frankenstein. I've got they put like 8 new brackets on. See, I think this is what happens. I think they ease you into it, and they said, oh, the treatment's going to be 10 months. And then I had 23 trays to change weekly. And then I went back for my finishing minor adjustments. Mm-hmm. They gave me 26 more trays. So I had 23 trays, then they gave me 26, and I think I'm going to have more in a third round.
I felt the same way when Avery had braces. It was like, okay, we're done. And then it's like, oh, stage 2.
Yeah, they reel you in.
Yeah,
right?
it was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, that's okay. This is my third go around in my life with braces. So I had them as a kid, and then I had them again when I was 40-ish. And now this is my third round. Comply with your night retainer, people. Anyways, I'm happy. They're really coming together. Not happy with the elastic.
No.
I feel like I'm 12. At least I don't have headgear. Gosh. Yeah. I love 1970s. Yeah. Okay. So what are you wearing today?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Do you know?
I do know.
Strange Brew.
Strange Brew. Yep.
Yeah.
We took that class at Knit City in Vancouver last October with the girls from Tin Can Knits. Mm-hmm. And, well, no, just Emily, right?
No.
No, the other one. Alexis.
Yeah.
Alexa or Alexis? Alexis, yeah. It was a great class. If you ever have the opportunity to take a class with Alexis, do it. Sorry, Alexis.
Now I'm doubting it.
No, I'm pretty sure because you started that in the hotel room.
No, I know that this is that. I'm doubting her name because Cold Comfort Knits is Alexis.
Yes. Do we have any Strange Brew books in those?
We sure do. Why? Like,
do we really? I don't
maybe we don't.
Maybe do a little Google.
A little Google.
A little Google. So, yeah. And the yarn that you got looks incredibly like ours.
It does. I can't even believe, truthfully, I can't even believe that. Usually when I buy yarn, it's stuff that we either don't have in the shop or that we don't dye that style, so that it's like other things. And I totally picked stuff that is, it looks like some of my favorite colors of Leo and Roxy. But it is Earl Grey.
Earl Grey tea. I think we loved the Earl Grey tea. Earl Grey tea fibers.
Earl Grey Fiber Company, maybe?
Maybe.
Earl Grey Fiber Company.
We've got a lot of things to Google.
Yeah.
We'll insert that as well.
But yeah, their booth. I think it was their booth really that drew me in. They have lovely yarns, but I'm not 100% sure why I would have just bought the colors that
Vixen.
Yeah, it's
Strong to Gold.
Strong to Gold, Vixen
Meredith.
and Meredith, but it's not.
No.
It's whatever colorways they named theirs.
Well, you definitely have a wheelhouse.
Yeah, so
I have to take this off because it's really hot.
but yeah, I'm really happy with it.
It's gorgeous.
Fun. It was just
Nice.
Quick short sleeves.
And you designed the whole thing by yourself.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I'm wearing a Knit Like a Mother Leo and Roxy t-shirt. These are available for pre-order still, I think, on our website. Are they not?
Yes.
Yes. Pre-order, they're available. Pretty quick turnaround. Oh, my hair's
We've
a
been
mess.
having trouble with the white.
Why?
Getting the white t-shirts in.
Oh, okay.
From the supplier.
Because you can see through them?
So, I don't know if they're doing something else with them or if they're just, maybe it's a supply shortage with everything going on.
Everything, yeah.
So there is a really, really light gray, like that sporty kind of heathery.
Gray heather?
Yeah. But the almost white gray heather.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but we're still trying to get white. Because we had a couple orders and then found out.
And then we had a message on YouTube about our Drink Like a Mother tin cups.
Did we?
Yeah, that's all right. I deal with all the comments on YouTube, so you probably didn't see it.
Yeah.
They're still on the website.
Yeah, they should be.
And are they on both Leo and Roxy and Little
they're on
Raymond?
both websites.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
I will message you. I'll get back to you because I want to ask Jolyn first, but they are available on both websites. So if I can figure out how to do a link in YouTube in a reply to you, I will do that. Did you find their names yet?
No. I don't know what.
Alexa, and Emily from Tin Can Knits.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I didn't even, are you sure?
What
Are you
else?
sure?
Yeah.
That's what you do to me all the time. What else?
You said that I had to Google something else.
Oh.
This?
Yeah, Earl Grey. Yeah. Okay, so this is taken
You can keep
a fork.
talking.
Okay.
You can keep
I
talking.
can carry this. Where are we with?
Earl Grey Fiber Co.
There you go. Earl Grey Fiber Co.
Oolong DK. This is what this is
Nice.
out of. That's what they call it. So all of their bases are named after different teas.
Nice.
And I won't be able to tell you the colorways because I have no idea.
No. They're not Straw into Gold, Vixen, and Meredith, that's for
No.
sure. Oh well.
They are not.
All right, moving along. No, I guess not really moving along. I do want to just say this one thing. So if you're not from Canada, we have a magazine called Chatelaine. It's been around for over 100 years. That was our neighbor walking by. It's been over for, they've been publishing for almost 100 years. And this month, Tracy Moore is on the cover. And First of all, she's a goddess. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at her hair. I have hair envy.
I wish.
Yeah. She's like Canadian royalty in my mind. Anyway, she's the host of City Line, which is like a lifestyle show that's been on forever. She's been doing that for about 12 years. And she's the cover model for Chatelaine for the fall issue. Really good articles. She talks about systemic racism, anti-blackness, and her journey. Pick it up. Cheap magazine. Inexpensive magazine, I should say. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I just started reading that. I haven't gotten through it, but cool. I don't usually buy magazines at the grocery store checkout, but when I saw this, it was like,
yep. Been in grocery stores.
Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that because it's worth purchasing. Huhi. Why don't we go into our cast-ons and then we'll go to...
Okay.
We'll pepper it with other... We've been talking a lot already.
Yeah.
Okay. My hair is... What the heck is going on? So I got one of those... like the... I don't know what it's called. That... As seen on TV.
Okay.
You know, the metal things? No? Okay. Well, anyways, my hair's falling out. So that's all right. Oh, for goodness sakes. See it? See it?
That's rubber.
It is rubber, so, okay.
Is it like a slap bracelet?
No, it's not a slap bracelet. Ow! Ow!
Is this seriously what we're doing now?
Okay, so maybe I'll just leave it like this.
What?
Does it look all right?
Oh, I would never put this anywhere near my hair.
So that's like the bun maker thing?
Yeah.
And I like it. Like, it really holds your hair quite good. Except I don't think my hair's long enough for the ponytail thing. So you like slide it up and then roll it down and then wrap it and then kind of move your hair around. But my hair's not long enough anymore.
This rubber base you're going to put around your hair and then slide it?
Well, not aggressively. You're not going to slide it aggressively. Like you go...
It would rip all my hair out.
So I got this at my brow person's place. So you go like this.
Yeah.
No, I had to go forward because my hair is so short. See, it's starting to fall out already.
Here's a whatever this little
tutorial.
Tool is. Tutorial. We don't know the name of the tool, so no, it's a tight little bun.
See?
Yeah, there you go.
And it's pretty good. I think it's just because my hair is so short. Does it look all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That just happened. Okay, this is a knitting podcast. Where were we last week? I had 14 whips.
I had 24.
Okay.
So
what did you cast on?
I'll start with I ripped out that one blanket.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even have a pen.
It's whatever.
Okay.
We kept track last time we filmed.
Yeah.
So I ripped out that one scrappy blanket that was just a little far. I think I said I would rip it out.
Okay. They don't know that, though.
It. Yeah, I showed it last.
Oh,
the one we
okay.
showed in my found objects last week.
Yeah.
In
episode 5.
Yeah, or 6 because isn't today 7?
Right, 6. Yeah. Episode 6. Doesn't take much to confuse us, folks.
No. So I did rip out that blanket. So I was started this time at 23.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have one cast on, and it is I'm depending on you to know the name.
Simple Hug Cardi by Cozy Up Knits.
So I kind of have this.
We'll insert
funny
that
hair.
information in a little picture.
I'm using one needle keeper for 2 different sets of needles. So,
damn it! You know what I forgot?
What? That was probably really loud.
Probably. Sorry. I forgot my gnomes.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll insert a picture.
Yeah. Insert a picture. That'll be good. So, Kerri's been working on one of these, so you've seen it. I decided I needed to cast one on before we started the Huhi knit along. So I'm done the body up to the armpits, and now I'm done the front, and I'm doing it reverse stockinette.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm done the fronts up to the shoulders.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to do the back, which is probably, what is this, maybe an hour?
Yeah, it's not very much. It's a quick knit.
So an hour to bring the back up to the shoulders, and then pick up and do, it's short sleeve, so pick up and do cuffs here, and pick up and do a neckband.
Yeah.
A button band, neckband, front bands.
Yeah.
All those
There's
things.
no buttons.
There's no buttons, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, did you do this out of breaks? It's very rusticy.
It is, so held all the way through is county.
Okay.
It's the gray county, so
Yeah.
the gray to black. You'll
that's
see
a
that.
good idea.
Yeah, so it's got the, so it's county is a self striping. I have my other ball here actually.
Yeah. That's a nice
So-
colorway.
So it has different grays and blacks. Blacks. There's only really one black, but yeah, gray to black. So that one goes all the way through, and then so you're supposed to hold DK weight with mohair. So 2 fingering equal DK. So I've got county, and then I've got mostly Harrisville.
Okay.
It's all my scraps of like Shetland-y wools. So it's mostly Harrisville, with a little bit of other scraps and a little bit of like sock yarn. This darker green, which you probably can't see, it's only like 3 rows here, is like a mohair silk, a Zen Yarn Garden mohair silk left over from a shawl. So it's like super soft compared to other stuff.
One of these things just doesn't belong.
Yeah, this purple's a Leo and Roxy. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much Shetland with Leo and Roxy mohair.
Okay. Now, are you going to use the county for the bands and the sleeves as well?
Yes, I did start with it, but it ended up being all black because I held a black with it.
Okay.
So it ended up being all black, so I don't know if I would try and get it to be black like that or not, or just, it still has the creamy mohair, so it has that marled look to it.
Nice.
Yeah, probably.
You'll be finished this by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you get it to 95% and then ditch it for a year.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's quick, so you might
The
finish
finishing on this is pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no real seaming, there's no sewing on buttons, there's
a small little bit of 3-needle bind off.
3-needle bind off I don't mind doing, because
Yeah.
that's still knitting.
Yes.
This is what I tell people. I claim to be a knitter, not a sewer. So sewing on buttons, weaving in ends, seaming, those are all like, you're using a needle, you're sewing, you're no longer knitting.
See, and I love that stuff.
But you were a sewer.
Yes.
So
my word of advice to you is I tried to not cast off with the stretchy bind off. I had to rip it out. I did a really generous, loose, normal cast off.
Yeah.
And it got misshapen. So definitely take the time to do a stretchy.
Did they give a certain way to cast on? Because I
No.
usually don't read things.
No, just long. I just used long tail. A generous loose.
Yeah, I did long tail too. This is pretty stretchy.
Yeah. But definitely for your sleeves, and you'll want to for the neckband.
Okay. So that is my only cast on.
Okay.
What do you got?
I have 3 cast-ons.
You have 3 cast-ons.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I can't remember.
That piece of paper says 2. Did you cast on something since we filmed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe 3.
Yeah. No, I have 2 cast-ons. So I cast on, because see, I didn't know where we were in our process. So, okay, so this is living in my Knits Best Thing flamingo bag, because I love flamingos. And this is, so this is just a Rose City Rollers shorty sock. And it is in Ginger Snap yarns, Blue Skies, and Jujubes. Juju beans, yep. I had to message Kim to get the name because I don't have the band, but you do.
I probably do.
We bought these and then we split them. And then it has a little sparkly mini, which is from South Beach Yarn Co. that I picked up at a Fiber Fest. I think it was at KW a couple years ago. in Raspberry Parfait. So I'm just about at the toe. I think I'm going to do, start fading in the toe color. Like do a stripe and then two stripes and just for something different. But we'll see. So that's that. That was one cast on. And I cast on another blanket.
Oh, yeah. The first time we filmed this, it would have surprised me. Yeah. But now I've seen it all.
Now it's like, oh yeah. Yeah,
it's so cute though.
So I'm using 3 different yarns.
That's the different one. Firefly.
That's from this one.
Fiber Arts.
Yep. And I bought that in Thunder Bay a couple summers ago.
Is this the one that is a Thunder Bay dyer?
Yes. Okay. From Olives and Bananas. This one is a Lichen and Lace.
Firefly Fiber Arts.
And this one is Dying to Knit, which one of my birdies got the label in Wishing Well. And this is hand dyed in Brantford. However, I believe I bought it in Sarnia.
All Canadian. And in a nice Canadian made bag.
Look at that. Sometimes I'm so clever and I don't even know it. This is from the Kitchen Sink shop. She's got some great bags.
Is she like Cambridge or
like that.
Hamilton or something, I think.
Or Niagara.
Yep.
Somewhere down there.
You're looking at the map, it's like right here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So, I made some flowers.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Lots of flowers. So, I can really...
So they're all 3 colors? Or you haven't done any in this yet?
I think... No, I guess I haven't done any in that color yet. So I've just been pumping out flowers, and these are pretty quick. They take like maybe 15 or 20 minutes.
They're so sweet. Oh my gosh.
I'm not to the point where I can crochet without looking, so I don't know. Do true crocheters get to that point that they can crochet multitask?
Yeah, we discussed this. It was like, for me, and I'm an amateur crocheter, even though I've been crocheting off and on for probably 25 years, but I need to see, like, you have certain spots you need to put your hook through, so I'm definitely watching the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but with knitting, I can take knitting into the movie theater.
Yeah, or knit in the car in the dark, and
I don't.
Not while you're driving, of course.
I can watch a brand new series.
Oh yeah, I do have one.
Brand new. There we go. There's all 3. I can watch TV and not miss.
Yeah.
Not miss something. Yeah.
So I'm excited about this. To do like a lap Afghan type of deal, I figured I'd need 217 of these. Oh yeah. So then I'm using the white West Yorkshire spinners.
I think it's just Signature 4-ply.
Signature 4-ply. Yeah. And I'm going to turn all these rose medallions into squares, and they'll all be in white, and then I'll single crochet them all together.
It's going to be so soft and pretty. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because the other one that I'm working on is so bright and intense. So I thought this is nice and quiet. So I'm not sure how I'm going to lay this out. I don't know if I'll start with like do it on a diagonal and fade out, or if just do them in some set sequence. But anyways, I saw this block on Instagram, I believe, and had to immediately cast on, chain on, whatever that terminology is.
Yeah.
I love crocheting. I love it. I really do.
I love how fast it goes.
And just the delicate stuff that you can get. It's anywho. So those are my 2 cast-ons.
Excellent.
Yeah. So you've been working on your Simple Hug Cardi. Have you been working on anything else?
Mm-hmm. So I worked a little bit on my gnome. everybody else seems to be done, but...
Well, I think today's the last day.
Yeah,
The 31st
I will
of
not
August.
be done on the 31st of August.
Okay.
Because she needs, or they need, arms, nose, and a beard, and a pocket.
And a kangaroo pouch.
So,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You will not be entering the contest.
I will not be entering the contest.
All right.
That's all
I
right.
love him.
He's got black beans in his...
Yep. I, too, searched the pantry for things, and I used red lentils.
There you go.
Which are a little bit tiny.
Yeah.
They were a little tricky to finish knitting while these were jumping out.
These jumped out a little bit. There's definitely black beans on my floor, but...
So I did 2. I did forget them. I will insert a picture. No. Check that. Chanel will insert a picture of my finished gnomes.
There will be a picture inserted.
Yeah. So those were 2 of my FOs this week. Anything else you were working on?
Yeah, I've got a couple things. You want me to show everything first?
Yeah.
Okay. I worked a little bit on this sock. It's waiting for Kitchener stitch, so that could be a few years now. And I don't mind Kitchener stitching. That's the funny thing is, like, I hear people say, oh, I hate it, and they'll do toe-up socks because they don't want a Kitchener stitch or whatever. I don't mind it, but it's sewing, it's not knitting, so...
Question, when you do your Kitchener stitch, do you end up getting a little ear at the one end?
So I don't, yes and no.
Yeah? Okay.
No, because if you do it where you don't do both actions, where you do the setup round,
Yeah.
I don't tend to get it when you do it that way. So,
So you do the...
I used to do the purl on the front, and I could be getting this wrong. I kind of have to be doing it as I'm doing it. Purl on the front, knit on the back, then knit off on the front, purl on for the first stitch.
Yeah.
Now I start off with knit off, purl on to the next one, and I pull it off after with just one action in the first stitch.
Oh, okay.
And then go to the back, you knit it off, and then or purl it off, and then knit onto the second. So there's only one action in the first stitch.
So it's the actual setup row that causes the...
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to try that.
So.
Okay. You don't end up seeing it, but...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at all.
Again, it's in your shoe.
Good. So, oh yeah, so here's my progress keeper from before. So I did,
good.
A good 3 inches on that sock.
Yeah.
Looks like I only have one other thing I worked on. And it's not a lot. So I showed this last time. I had finished this. Still needs the ends woven in and all that.
Super nice.
Super
Love
nice. So I cast
Somebody's
on...
going to be lucky to receive this for Christmas.
I cast on its mate and did a whole 3 rows.
Yay!
There you go.
That's awesome.
So that is all I have an FO, but that's all my whips.
Good. So, well, I showed my cast on that Rose City roller sock.
Yep.
And then I can show this now because
because it's not a secret anymore.
it's not a secret anymore. So this is living in my Bling Your Strings little birdie bag. And so if you aren't aware, we did a collaboration with the Grocery Girls, and this was the colorway. Sun's out, guns out. And then we did 2 minis, Sex on the Beach and Hey Girl is a pink. So as soon as we dyed our first batch, I scooped one because I want to see how it knit up. So of course I chose Tracy Miller's Coffee Talk socks to try it out in, because I thought it would be cool to be able to see the pattern, how it knits up in pattern, and then how it knits up in stockinette. So that's where I am with that. Haven't worked on it a lot, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's turning out really nice.
And I love Tracy's square heel. It's it fits really well. So
nice.
yeah.
It's cute.
So I did that, and then I worked on my Scrappy Blanket, my granny stripe Scrappy Blanket, and I'm really making a lot of progress on this guy. This guy's coming along really nice. Let me just grab this guy. Not that it's a huge deal, but yeah, so that's where I was with my little love bug. And that's where I've come. So it's getting...
Figured you're about halfway now?
Yeah, I figure I'm about halfway, almost halfway.
You're going to use it lengthwise, right?
That's right.
So this is going to be the length of the body, and she's just working across now.
So it's about 5 feet long, and then I'm working across. I started getting a little nervous in this section because I was making my magic balls, and I didn't make them randomly. I tended to grab all the lighter blues and the grays. But then on the next magic ball, it seemed to work out. So there's a little bit of, let's call it, your eye can rest. And yeah, so I'm loving this.
It's great.
And now that I'm almost halfway, I feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, so.
I really should pull mine out because mine's, I think it's past the halfway mark.
Oh yeah, probably.
And I haven't touched it in months.
Yeah, so that's that. That's what I've been working on.
All right. I do have a finished object.
Nice.
I finished my Rift.
Yay.
Shirt. This way. Yeah.
Oh,
I know, every time you
this
touch
yarn,
it, right? It is so great.
Yeah, love it.
My little tails are hanging out, but yeah, it is. I love it. It's great. It's very cropped, so it will be, over dresses or high-waisted jeans with a good tank top underneath. But oh my gosh,
It's
just
so
love
soft,
it.
and it's out of
so soft.
the Manhouse Milo behind us, and it's a wool linen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 70-30? 65 merino, 35 linen.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I say this every time.
I don't know if I said
the
this.
twisted rib detail on the side, I just love it.
I don't know if I said this last time, but for my size, this is my second ball.
No way.
This took like a ball and a half
That's amazing.
for my size. I had gotten 3 balls because I don't know if that's what the yardage said or if I just grabbed 3 balls assuming that with a cropped shirt I need 3 balls. But yeah, it only took 1.5.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's great.
Good.
So yeah, for your size it would have been 1.
That's lovely. And you did the bust dart, the breast dart.
My breast darts.
And they're so well done that you can't see them. So
I did that. Is it the German short rows?
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what the pattern called for. And yeah, they disappeared great.
Yeah. Lovely. Good. So is that your only FO?
Yes,
Yes?
that's my only FO.
Okay.
Of this type of FO. That's my only finished object.
Okay. I don't know where you're going with that, but
Okay.
okay. So I do have an FO as well.
Oh yeah.
I finished my Simple Hug Cardi, and
So soft.
I love it, and so does my daughter's cat. Mia loves sleeping on this. Quite a few different yarns in this. I started with a Leo and Roxy colorway that was in my stash and found out. Jolyn said, oh, I think that was a one of a kind. It's like, oh, great. So anyways, I matched it up with the Rowan brushed
Felted tweed.
felted tweed in the DK and held it with my mixed steamy mohair, and you can't even tell. You
Yeah.
literally can't tell.
No.
So love it. I used Farmer's Daughter in this, all scraps for the most part. Patagonia, Farmer's Daughter, Chelsea Luxe, DK.
Scout?
No, just Patagonia. Leo and Roxy, Rowan. So it was a good stash buster, and it worked out pretty well. I'll show you the back. Very quick knit, and I highly recommend it. I think it's very wearable, and I wouldn't mind trying another one and actually putting long sleeves on it. So that's that. I will take pictures of this and get it up on my Ravelry page.
Okay, so did you show, I'm just looking at your numbers here. Did you show 3 finished objects? Oh, the gnomes.
Yeah, the gnomes and my
Your sweater.
my sweater. Oh,
So-
and I forgot one other whip. I've got this whip.
I don't know what it is.
It's in my zigzag bag.
I don't know because I have a horrible memory. We've done this already. Yep.
Yeah. So I picked this kit up
worked on it.
at the Sample It.
You've worked on it since we showed it.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Yeah.
So I picked this kit up at the Sample It show in Cleveland last summer. No, not the Sample It show. The Sample It marketplace at TNNA, and it's just their cotton, organic cotton, worsted weight, and it's called the Cross Lake Cowl, and that's all I got left. I've got 2 more sections to do, so about an hour and a half of knitting, and then I can,
It's great. I'm gonna pull the needles right out.
yeah. So I've really worked on it.
Yeah,
because
'cause you
I
were
was way
like-
back here the last time I showed it.
Maybe here.
Well, I was here, and then I
Oh.
got to about here,
Yeah.
and I've done all this in the last couple of nights.
Wow.
Almost
That's awesome.
done, and my youngest daughter has claimed this already. It's going to be great with jean jackets or, yeah.
It's soft. I really.
It is really soft, and once it's blocked, I'm sure it'll be great. So that's that. This bag's working.
Yeah.
I could have put it in one of my other 60 bags, but nope. It started out in this, so
Left the pattern out.
yeah. So that's it. That's all I've got.
Okay. So Carrie had 14 plus 2 new cast-ons, so 16 minus her 3 finished objects, which we're going to insert the picture of the 2 gnomes
Yeah.
here. So she had her, what is it? Simple Hug or Hug Cardi?
Simple Hug Cardi.
Simple Hug Cardi.
Yeah.
And 2 gnomes. So now you're at 13.
I am.
13 whips. So I was at 24. And I cast on...
You frogged one.
I frogged 1, so 23. I cast on 1. What did I cast on?
The Simple Hug?
The Simple Hug Cardi.
Yeah.
Yep. So back up to 24. And then I finished 1. My sweater I just showed.
Yeah, yeah.
The
your
ripped tee. So
yeah.
back down to 23.
Yeah.
And I have 4 FOs.
Nice.
Found objects. So, these were found, all 4 of these were found here at the shop. So this is a hoe, and I have never made its mate. So I made these as a sample sock. It's the Jelly Roll sock. It has that double rolled cuff, which I just love. So it has that, it does, to tighten it around the instep of your foot. But I've never knit its mate. And at some point I'm just going to either have to call it, but right now it's going in my whips because it needs a mate.
Okay.
And I might just end up calling it. I really don't even know if I have the yarns.
It might be in one of your blankets.
And I don't know that I think I might have taken scraps from making the mini skein kits, like the little 10-gram scraps and stuff. I might never have had enough.
Well, you
do
could
this.
you don't have to do like identical or even a fraternal twin. You could do something, you could do another Jelly Roll sock in other fun neons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like in
so,
blues or something. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Something might happen.
But with 24 whips, the world is your oyster.
So I was at 24, right? So
Yeah.
25.
Oh yeah.
what else did I find? Oh, this one.
Oh yeah.
Another single sock waiting for its partner. This is a Huhi pattern, Indigo Leaves by Huhi. Locatelli. And I love it. It's a DK weight sock, so it actually comes together quite quickly. But I did it to show off the yarn and to show off this pattern at the store, and I haven't made its neat. I do have the yarn set aside and everything like that to do it. I just haven't yet.
Sorry, what was it in? Navia.
The Navia
Trio? Yeah.
Navia sock.
Yeah.
Yarn.
It's a nice yarn.
Yeah. So I love it. It's great.
It reminds me of what a sock should be. Like just that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 26.
26.
Okay. So this one, when we filmed the first time, was a started object, and I've now ripped it. So it's not going to count as anything. So this is a ball of Noro silk garden that was crocheted up into a big granny square to start that granny square blanket that Carrie has shown hers before. And it's just a huge granny square. And so I showed the granny square, but then we lost that footage. So I've already ripped it out. So now you just get to see it.
So you've got a 2-frog now?
Yeah, but I didn't add this yet. So,
oh, okay.
So I'm still at 26.
Okay. Nice.
There's that. And then this is Jolyn to a T.
Yeah.
This found object is, what's it called?
It's Kate Davies. It is Carbeth.
The Carbeth Cardigan. Yeah. So
It's gorgeous.
Kate Davies had done the Carbeth pullover and the Carbeth cardigan. This is the Carbeth cardigan. And yeah, as
Love
you can
it.
see, full sleeves. Yeah, full body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Button band. It just needs buttons
And armpits.
and the armpits grafted. That is it. And I probably finished this in, 2 weeks of knitting.
yeah, it was.
I remember it being, it's on big needles, and I remember it just kind of being one of those quick ones that I did. And now it's been, I think, 18 months to 2 years since.
And what is
I
this
did
out
it.
of?
Patagonia.
Okay.
Patagonia held double. So
Yeah. Nice.
Kate Davies' Carbeth patterns are DK Sport Weight held double.
Yeah.
Or you can use a chunky. But yeah, this is Patagonia held double, and it just needs buttons and armpits grafted.
Nice.
This is me to a T. When we joke every episode that I get it within an inch of being complete. And
Somebody
this
somebody had commented about what stops us from working on something. Mm-hmm. Is it just, she asked if it got too difficult, or you lose interest in it. And I replied.
How did you reply?
I said, well, I think I could probably speak for Jolyn as well, is that we just have the attention span of gnats. And we just want to knit all the things.
So depending on what it is. So this one, for instance, because it only took a short period of time, I think it was just like, what am I casting on next? What's next? Because you're almost done, and it's time to plan the next project. And so that would be part of it. This one, I can say, which I just said a few minutes ago, I'm not a sewer. This now needs grafting, which again I said a few minutes ago. I don't mind doing Kitchener stitch. This will take me no time at all. I don't mind doing it, but it is sewing and not knitting. And I hate sewing on buttons. And I need to sew on 7 buttons. So this is going home with Carrie for her to sew on some buttons.
I'm going to finish it for her.
I can do the grafting. I can do the armpits. I don't care. But
I think basically, to sum us up, we're cast on junkies.
yeah,
We're cast on junkies.
I like the new fresh project. And one of the things I used to do a lot, and I probably still would, I guess, something like this where it's like, a new pattern. This isn't anything super new to me. It's just cables and lace. Like, it's definitely stuff I knew how to do. But I have done in the past where I've done something, whether it be a mitten or a sock, something that needs a mate, and it's a new technique to me. I'll finish the first one and it's like, okay, I've learned the technique.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Definitely process knitting.
It's definitely about process and not having, it's not that I need that pair of mittens or I need that pair of socks. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I've done it. It's done. So, yeah, so I think that's a lot of what like this is for. And, you know, there's really no motivation because I know especially back when I did this one, I wasn't going to start wearing it. I knew I was doing it to display it at the store. So there was no need for me to have two of them. Yeah. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So is that all we have?
That's everything.
Okay. We should probably move on to the Huhi, much anticipated Huhi fall knit along that starts tomorrow, September 1.
We didn't bring a lot of stuff up here with us. Okay. It starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yay. Have you swatched?
No, I haven't. No.
So we tallied, if you don't know, we put a bunch of options for each. And you got to go vote on what we were going to make next.
Yeah.
And we tallied up those answers and we know what we're making.
Yeah. So the people voted, and I'm doing Radiate.
And I'm doing Rhapsody and Cables.
Again. Nice.
I like it.
So, so I'm going to knit mine in the Milo because I love Jolyn's Rift so much that I want to do it in this. So I'm going to knit it somewhat similar to the cover of the pattern.
Is hers like cream and pink, or is it gray still?
I think it's a very light gray, maybe. It might be cream, but I'm gonna do this.
That
gray, and the bright pink behind me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start that tonight. I want to get this cotton cowl out of the way, and then start that.
Yeah. So I have my last Rhapsody and Cables, and I'm gonna do mine in Leo and Roxy worsted, MCS worsted actually, so the merino cashmere silk. This is my first Rhapsody and Cables, which is out of Malabrigo Rios in the Plumo colorway.
It's gorgeous.
Dark gray with a purpley kind of undertone to it.
You need something really just tonal.
Yeah.
With all this detail, you don't want to take away from it.
So I'm doing mine in our Meredith colorway, which is light gray. It was a little bit of a hard decision. I knew it had to be tonal. I didn't want any variegation at all, really. Just that tonal effect. But Malabrigo came into the store this week. And so we have Malabrigo Worsted, which is the worsted weight superwash.
Yeah.
And
it's a superwash single.
It's a superwash single. So if you're familiar with Malabrigo Worsted, which has been around forever. It's like that, but it's superwash.
Yeah.
So I stared at that for a while I was putting it up on the wall and getting it out. And we had this color again, which I wouldn't have done it in the same color. That would just be silly. But I decided I was just going to do it in Meredith.
I think with it being plied, the ply will show off the cables more, would you not say? Being plied would show the detail of the cables?
Probably, yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah. I feel like I know that answer, but yeah.
This is a really neat construction too.
Yeah.
A lot of Huhi stuff is neat construction.
So you cast on with a provisional cast on right down the center front here, and then you work across all the way down the sleeve, and you've got the full sleeve, the front and the back of the sleeve. You're working straight across. Once you get to this point, you work the sleeve in the round to the end, and then you pick up your provisional cast on and you do
the other way.
Same idea. And then when that's all done, you pick up.
You've done to here.
You've done to here in that flat across the front. You pick up your stitches and you knit down, and I believe you stitch them. Yeah, you grab the stitches as you go with each row. So there's no seaming. I don't know.
Cool.
I feel there might be a mattress stitch there. Anyway, you knit down your back with this cable detail, which is not really showing that well. But cables and baubles straight down the back.
Excellent.
I absolutely love it. So
You weren't disappointed that everybody chose.
I wasn't
Roxy.
disappointed
Yeah.
that everybody chose this one. No. Yeah.
Excellent. So we also brought a few of our other Huhi patterns that we've
made over
that
the
we've
past.
knit.
So
Well, that's one of them.
yeah, that
The
sock is one I've done. My Rhapsody. My best worn one is my Boxy.
I've got to knit one of those. I was thinking of doing a Boxy concurrently,
Yeah.
just to do it.
It's a super like plain knit. It's definitely
Yeah.
the thing you can pick up when you need to be mindless and stuff. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a horrible thing to have on the
Actually,
needles.
I did cast on a Boxy.
Did you cast it on in that
Oh.
anniversary color?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I was on crack that day. I thought I'm gonna knit a Boxy, and I had a few different
Sweater quantities.
sweater quantities. It wasn't anniversario. It
No,
was
because
it was Mano's 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
So however you say that in Spanish, cinquenta.
yeah,
Cinquenta. It's vivid.
it's highly variegated.
So I thought, oh, not a problem. Because I don't like flashing and pooling. So I thought I'll just do helical with
Yeah.
3 balls. Don't do it, folks. It was so bright. I would never, ever, ever wear it. I
Yeah.
got maybe 2 inches in. It's like, no, I'm bailing on this.
Did you rip it out?
No, it's still sitting in my frog
That
pile.
sounds like a whip to me.
Stop. No.
How
it's
big's
not
your frog pile? Are you up to my number of whips if we counted your pile of stuff?
No. I've got my first radiate,
Yeah.
my ohm shawl,
Yeah.
which the ohm shawl is actually completely frogged. I just haven't reskeined and washed the and my Boxy.
Okay.
I'm not calling them as whips. Forget it. I'm not doing that. So this is the super simple summer sweater with my lisp, and this is knit in Leo and Roxy organic wool cotton.
Yeah.
In 2 of the natural shades. I think this is the lightest and maybe the
third.
The third.
Yeah. Mine is the opposite. I've got the darkest and the second to lightest, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
So it's here
This
somewhere.
this combination of our organic wool cotton and this pattern by Huhi, it was a match made in heaven in my opinion. It feels amazing. It's great to work with, and yeah, I couldn't be happier with it. I love it.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then I did another one for my daughter, and oh yeah, go ahead.
This is the back label, leather label. And this is the perfect sweater for it because it's kind of one of those ones when you pick up, it's like, oh, what side's the back?
Yeah.
And yeah.
There's only like 2 or 3 short rows in the back that makes it very
Makes
difficult.
the back a little longer. So
Yeah. So I knit this one for my daughter, and she chose the colors, not my thing, but she loves it, and she wanted it quite big. I think this is the double XL, and she just wanted it big for over leggings, and I don't know why I had to slap my butt to do that, but yeah, she loves it. And this is in, what is it, Juniper and Clay?
yeah.
Juniper and Clay. So that's the other one. What else have you knit from Huhi?
I have a simple summer sweater too. So I have a cotton one that I didn't knit. It was a
Store sample.
a store sample that we had a knitter knit for us. Katrina knit that for us. But I did make one out of Noro.
Which is incredible.
So yeah, this is so cozy.
Just to show the versatility of the pattern.
Yeah. So
It feels great too.
yeah,
How can Noro not feel great?
I love it.
Yeah.
So,
And it's fun. The yarn does the work.
super easy. I just
Yeah.
wanted a yoke. Like I wanted it to just be a simple pullover. I chose this pattern because it was yoke so that the stripes in the Noro didn't have the raglan kind of breakup.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I just
It's great.
like it.
It's a good one. And then I have also knit the Perla Cardigan. And this cardigan has become the bane of my existence, but
That seems a little harsh.
it probably. So I knit this in Malabrigo Rio. Malabrigo Rio. And this was like a knit that I did when I was, like the first year that I was knitting probably.
Is this your first sweater?
No, my owls, Kate Davies owl
yeah.
sweater was my first. So this was my second. It went off the rails a lot. I remember bringing it in, and I didn't know Mary Lou at the time. I didn't know who she was, but she said, "Looks to me like you changed needle sizes." So something was at a different gauge. Anyways, matters not. It's done now. I'm finding it difficult to wear. I don't wear it often, but I do think I've got a solution for it. I think I need to treat it like a bathrobe and do I-cord so that you can close these flaps. So close
it's
one of them.
supposed to go like this with a
tassel.
a button with a tassel
Yeah.
there. And
But the inside always slips, and then I never wear it open because it just seems like there's too much fabric. So, but I do like it. So I think I'm going to do the I-cord, and I-cord it to the side, and then bring this over and do another I-cord so it's almost like a wrap. And then I think I'll wear it. I tried the shawl pin. Looks like my nipple might be pierced with a shawl pin. So that's that.
I've got one more Huhi pattern.
Oh yes.
It's got a snag in the center that I need to fix, but
I love this.
this is my starting point. There's the snag I was talking about, and by snag I mean like
A
snag.
monster snag. Yeah.
So this is my starting point. It's like, I don't know what, 7 feet long.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she did starting point and then she did fading point, which is the same kind of idea, except for you fade your colors to the center, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so this was fun. I loved this one. This is in my yarn from my boxy sweater. So I've got 2 Malabrigos in here, which I have a sweater in this one that I can show you too. And then 3 Allegria. Allegria. Oh, Manel's your
Yeah.
Grey Allegria. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this is really nice.
So-
I've never done any of Huhi's giant shawls. I've done Andrea Mallory's, and I love it. I actually, that's probably the one shawl that I wear a lot with the, because you can wrap it kind of like a hat as well. So if I'm sitting at my desk and
Yeah. Like I wore this winter, just like even like pretending
Yeah.
it's a scarf and just putting it through, and you got your big coat on, and it's just,
Yeah.
if you want to be easy about it.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I did do another Huhi.
Oh,
I forgot about
see
this
it.
one. That's the problem, right? When they're not in your rotation.
Yeah, this one's great.
So I did this one. This is, whoops, that's too tall. That's the Hipster. It's got this great stitch where you're just dropping these huge yarn overs, and I love it. Yeah, we've got a little shawl cuff on it. It's probably not displayed ideally right at the moment,
No.
but yeah. So I forgot about that. And that's out of Leo and Roxy merino worsted in Barely There.
I think it was one of a kind at the time, but yeah, I would say barely there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that's all I have of Huhi stuff. I did bring one other sweater, because like I mentioned earlier, Malabrigo is back in store. So, so my boxy was out of Malabrigo Sock. The starting point had 2 different colors of Malabrigo sock. My Rhapsody in Cables was Malabrigo Rios. Malabrigo is one of my favorite yarns by far. So this is out of Malabrigo sock. This
That is
is
just gorgeous.
a Amy Herzog pattern that I forget the name of, but
We'll insert it.
yeah. And yeah, this is one of my favorite sweaters too. So out of Malabrigo sock. So
Feels
yeah,
great.
it is back at the mitten. We have sock and we have washted right now, and we are looking to get a couple other lines. Oh, and Rasta, the super bulky Rasta right now. So,
And it's probably important to note that Malabrigo sock doesn't have nylon in it.
no,
So.
it is called Malabrigo sock, and lots of people have made socks. You can go check Ravelry if you can. You can see that people have done, but it doesn't have the nylon.
Yeah.
So
I would definitely not be knitting
At
my
your-
husband a pair of socks out of
No.
Malabrigo sock.
no, anybody who's rough on socks, you don't want to. But if you wanted a bed sock or like a house sock or something like that, it would be lovely.
Yeah,
But
it is gorgeous.
it does amazing shawls and sweaters. Like, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So,
Excellent.
baby garments. Does amazing baby garments,
yeah.
the Malabrigo sock, because it is a super wash. It is totally washable. And yeah, lots of baby garments call for 4-ply. It's a great one.
So, next on our list, our non-existent list, our
Yeah.
mental list.
Yeah. Which
our
means things will be left out.
yeah, our colorway dye stock challenge.
Yes. So
last episode, episode 6, we showed these 2. So this is Jolynn's, and this was mine. And we've chosen winners. I believe they've already been contacted, but we'll announce them here.
I think they have, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
So this one, the winner is Osteo and Ree. Osteo and Ree. We'll insert her name here. And this is now called Bumbleberrylicious, which is a fun name. Very Leo and Roxy.
There was a lot of berry
Yeah.
related
Almost
ones
all of them were
for
berry
this
related.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of that.
Everybody's in summer pie mode. And then this one, we are going with Diana Ewing's suggestion of Third Planet from the Sun. So congratulations to you both. We'll be getting out a skein of each to their respective winners. However,
So this was dye challenge number 2.
yeah, dye challenge number 3. That
I can't
almost
even.
no words. That went bad. It went bad.
It went really bad.
So
We were quite mean to each other
Yeah.
to start with. The colors we chose were just,
they were out there.
yeah.
We got cocky.
Well, yeah, the color, and then I just don't think we had the right approach to the horrible colors that we chose for each other. I'm sure there's something we
Yeah.
could have done.
But I kicked the can twice and I gave up after that.
So Kerri went first, her first attempt with her colors.
So tell them the colors that you picked.
A green, like
A bright green.
a Irish green.
Yeah.
Almost neon orange and an almost neon purple.
And it kind of sounds like they would be fun. It would be fun. I was
Well,
thinking
yeah, you were
Halloween.
there while I was picking them out, and you're like, "Give me the purple. We could do a Halloween." And it was like, okay.
But then when I got going, I forgot my color theory. And oh, how important color theory is. So when you mix orange and purple, you get shit-ass brown.
Oh, you can't even see it. It looks better. It looks so much better on camera than it does in
It's
real
not.
life.
It's awful. It's awful. So
So if you think it looks awful on the screen, just imagine it in person.
yeah,
'cause
look at all this
Right,
crappy
from what I can see on the-
brown, all this muddy brown, and yeah. Anyways, no words.
it's
We're-
putting more white in it. Like it's
Yeah,
making
it is.
it's making it seem like it's like this lighter
down.
green and it's toned.
No,
yeah.
it's not. It's hideous.
It's not. It's I don't even know if you can get that green the way that Green's one of my favorite colors. Yeah, it's not even.
Look at look at this brown.
It's
here.
adding a lot of white and toning it down.
Okay, so that was bad. We're not even going to do a naming contest because they're just so bad.
So the few skeins of this will be at the mitten if you appreciate this.
Yeah. Like if you really, really want it, then yeah, just message us or something. But we're
No.
Yeah. So then I thought, okay, well, that was just a technique thing. Let me try a different approach and deal with the green last.
Yeah. So I should probably do mine in between here.
Okay.
Because I did mine in between her attempts. They weren't on the same day. So Kerri had already done that.
And you were just scared at this point.
It was, yeah. So I had mine in the pan and I added, like, this isn't bad actually.
It's not bad.
This is not bad.
So I can't remember what I gave you though.
You gave me like a brownie gray, a green, and then neon green.
Right.
So Kerri had already done that green one. And yeah, I had this in the pot and I added these two colors and I had the neon green poured and just a little bit of it. And I couldn't do it. I was like, this is not going to work. This is not going to turn out.
Because unlike Kerri, Jolyn actually did remember her color theory.
I'm like, yeah. So I just stopped and I guess I didn't complete the challenge because I did not use the one color. So this only has two colors in it. I would have done something more with this. Like if I had been on the ball and I was just like, you know what? Let's see what speckles or something we can add. I probably would have done a little bit more with it, but basically I just went, nope, put on the brakes and just left it. It's actually quite nice, but
it is nice. I like it.
It didn't complete the challenge.
Yeah. But it could be a jumping off spot for another colorway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's mine.
Good.
And then after that, Kerri's doing a second attempt.
Yeah. So I figured, okay, obviously the green was the issue. So I backed into it from another angle, and I started with the fluorescent purple.
Where'd the pink come from? I'm just now cluing in that.
Yeah.
It's an awful lot of pink for not having pink as one of your colors. Did you add that as a...
No, I think it was just bleeding from the purple.
No.
I think so. Anyways, so I did this, and then I added the orange speckle, which isn't too bad. It kind of
looks red.
Kind of looks red. And then I think at that point, Jolyn walked into our dye studio and said, "Stop! Don't do it. Don't add the green." So then I added some darker blue and another kind of pink. But
yeah, the green would have went.
Oh yeah, that would have gone sour quickly. So I guess we could just chalk that up to Dye Stock Challenge 3 was unsuccessful.
Yep.
It happens. So that's that. That's all we got to say about that.
Yeah. We were very happy with our first two.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't do?
What?
Our question.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah. So
it's not really a surprise to us.
It's not a surprise because this is our second go round.
Yeah.
Okay. So what part of a kid's movie completely scarred you? Immediate. I had the immediate answer. And you
agreed.
Concurred, yeah. Jumanji.
Yeah.
Jumanji is a scary ass movie.
Mm-hmm. Terrified me.
Terrifying.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of the newer ones. I don't think I've ever watched it again.
Yeah.
And no.
It was terrifying when the kids were young.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s. And then Mark and I decided to rewatch it and then
just a while ago, right?
Yeah, it was only like in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
And then watch the
new stuff.
The two newer ones, and it wasn't as terrifying, but it was still really scary. Like it was disturbing.
Yeah.
Like in the attic with those big spiders and
I remember being scared of it, so I am scarred from it. But I barely remember the details. I just remember, and I haven't watched it again. So we looked it up. When did the first one come out?
Early 90s, maybe?
I'm going to look that up again.
Yeah.
95.
Okay.
So I wasn't that young.
No.
So this isn't even childhood. Well, I was 15. It scared me enough to never watch it again at 15.
Yeah.
So that was that was what Kerri answered right away, and I agreed. And then my second scarring movie, which did we look up that year too? I think I did before, was My Girl.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know if that's really a kid's movie. It's kind of a tween flick.
So
that was in the 80s, wasn't it?
It was 91.
Oh, 91. Okay.
91, and like the characters in it were my age, so we're 11 years old.
Okay.
So I don't know that it's like, what's it rated? It should have a rating here. So I'm just gonna see if.
And I know I watched that. Doesn't somebody die because they've got an illness or something? I can't remember.
So Macaulay Culkin's character, who's the kid there, dies from a bee sting, from an allergy from a bee sting.
Right.
Well, out with her, and
that's what 30 years will do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so at the funeral, she's on top of his casket, and she's like, where's his glasses? He can't see without his glasses. Scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Horrible.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
I think we named a couple others. Yeah, we talked about Disney movies.
Disney.
All the mothers are dead
and just horrible people.
And like they're trying to kill the orphans, basically. It's like there's always a villain out against the main character whose mother's already dead, and then
But then all those Disney movies come from, is it Brothers Grimm?
Yeah, the Grimm fairy tales.
Grimm fairy tales, which are horrific.
Yeah.
Like the actual Cinderella story is he's cutting off feet and
Yeah. So Disney scared us, scarred us too.
Scarred us and scared us.
Yeah.
However you say that. So let us know what kids movie completely scarred or scared you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we have anything else really.
I think we've covered
talked
everything.
In episode 6, we talked that we're getting whole scarn into the store.
Yep.
We talked about Malabrigo. It's now arrived.
Malabrigo's here. I think that's the only thing that has shown up since we last recorded. Like, it's not just restock stuff.
We got the whole scarn on the cones as well, which will be great for weavers.
And for knitting a sweater. So
that's
it's a
true.
fingering weight, and it's equivalent. The cones are equivalent to 5 skeins.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So it's like perfect for knitting a
and
sweater.
great price point on it as well.
Yeah.
Things, life is...
Lots of orders are in, ready to refill for the fall. Things are starting to...
Mm-hmm. Where are we at with the Leo and Roxy Marled? Has our third order been sold out as well?
No, I haven't put it up for pre-order.
Okay.
So we had put up pre-orders. Those are being filled and have been starting to ship already. And we have another order being shipped from the mill. I think they said September 6th it will ship. So is that next Monday?
I think so. Your allergies are really bad.
My allergies are really bad, to the point where I had to look up what allergies were bad at this time of year. And I'm like, it's ragweed in case you're curious. But yeah, my allergies have been really bad, and allergies during COVID sucks. It started with the spring allergies. Everybody's like, is it allergies or is it COVID? And it's like you get a tickle in your throat, and it's like, my throat's a little sore. Am I dying?
Yeah.
But it's definitely allergies.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's not COVID.
I'm glad it's not COVID too.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally cut you off there.
That's okay. I forget what I was talking about. I have a very short-term memory problem.
Yeah, I think that's it. We've got...
I was definitely talking about something.
So yeah, I don't know. We've got our Halloween and Christmas kits pre-orders on Leo and Roxy's site. However, they will be closing.
So we changed the date for the Christmas one.
Oh, okay.
The Halloween one closes today. So yesterday. Sorry. So Halloween's done. But the Christmas one we extended to, I think we extended it till the end of September.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been doing well, but the Halloween ones we definitely needed the date soon, or the numbers sooner, because it needs to ship that much sooner. So,
Yeah.
Sarah and I looked at it and we were like, oh, we can extend that in case people still want to order it.
I don't know what the status is on the Grocery Girl Sock Talk kits on their Etsy shop, but
Yeah, I don't think they're sold out. So if you go over to the Grocery Girls on their Instagram or go over to their Etsy store, you can see our collaboration kit, and they did a great job. All the stuff
all
they
the little
put
extras.
in their
Yeah.
kit. Let's see. So yeah, 4 days ago. So 5 days ago they put them up, and that's not their site. I don't think. Yes, it is. It's not sold out, so there are still kits available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Yeah.
If we do say so ourselves. Yeah, they're fun.
There I can. So there's the yarn we dyed for them with the 2 minis. Looks like it wants to focus on me. Anyway, and then the bag and measuring tape and stitch markers and a needle gauge, all
the
branded with Sock Talk.
accoutrement that you need for knitting socks.
Sock Talk and Grocery Girls. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So
Good.
go get that if you can.
And I think that's it. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
I think
All
that's
right.
it.
Well, thank you once again for joining us. It's I'm glad we started doing this. It does really make us more connected with the community.
Bridges the gap for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, thank you guys, and have a great couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we'll see you then.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.